Now, from across the tri-states, this is KHQA Sports.
46 of the best baseball players from 25 area high schools took the field and represented their alma maters for the final time as the 7th annual Missouri versus Illinois All-Star Baseball game took place at Veterans Field in Hannibal, Missouri this evening. Illinois leads the all-time series against Missouri 4-2. Only 7 games in this series, but it was Missouri coming out strong, or not quite. It was Dylan Foley from Illinois. A nice strikeout for him. Kept things scoreless through 1, top of the 2nd. That's when the land of Lincoln starts to light up the scoreboard. Isaac Shaw from Pittsfield, a shot to the fence in deep right, coming into frame. That's Central's Bubba Hughes turning on the burners, scoring all the way from first base. And man, the team loving that one just like that. Illinois on the board first, an RBI triple from Shaw to get things started. Central's Eric Jones going to hit a chopper to third, a fielder's choice, going to score Shaw, and just like that, Illinois has a 2-0 lead. Now the play of the day that we caught, Unity's Luke Jansen, or should I say Luke Jeter. The beautiful save and turnaround throw all the way to first to end the second. Are you kidding me, Luke? Are you kidding me? An amazing play, and just like that, Luke Jansen not done. He hit a double, would also score thanks to a little faking here from Q&D's Dylan Foley on the base running. Here comes Jansen coming home from third. He's safe. Foley would be safe at second as well, and that's when Team Illinois continues to pile on. His partner in crime at Unity, Logan Voth, a nice hit, brings in Foley on the sacrifice after a nice catch by Palmyra's Peyton Abbott out there in left field, Illinois would take the 4-0 lead. Now, bottom of the third, Missouri going to finally make some noise with those metal bats. Centralia's William Rolfson, a stand-up double for him to deep right center to get a man on finally. Then North Shelby's Mason Ohlmeyer going to bring him home, hits his chopper to short. A fielder's choice for Missouri is going to put them on the board. At that point, they trailed 4-1 through 3 before we had to leave, but this thing came down to the end, tied at 10-10 going into the 9th. Hannibal alum Gabe Worthington with the walk-off hit on his home field in his hometown for the final time. How about that storyline? Missouri takes this game, winning by a final score of 11-10, and they cut the series lead to Illinois 4-3. In Prospect League action, keeping with baseball scores, Danville all over the Quincy Gems today. They win by a final score of 20-4. Tyler Clark Chaparelli continues to hit home runs. Unfortunately, just not enough pitching today for the Gems. And Hannibal Hoots unfortunately had their game postponed due to weather in DuPage. They will now have a doubleheader against the same DuPage tomorrow night as well. And in district softball action, 8 to 10-year-olds, congratulations to the Beardstown ladies softball team as they get the 5-4 win over Rushville today. And just like that, Beardstown is going to advance the state and continue playing. And in commitment news, Route Catholic pitcher Corey Ronan has verbally committed to the University of Hawaii. That is, according to his summer league team's Twitter account. The left-handed hurler has been in the starting rotation for the Rockets since his freshman season and has already cemented himself as one of the best prospects in the state as just an underclassman. Ronan will be a junior at Route this upcoming year and has a fastball that currently tops out at 86 miles per hour. And Westview Golf Course has already played host to the annual Little People's Golf Tournament and Tri-State Junior Golf Tour this summer. Now today, another annual Westview staple was back as some of the best golfers from Quincy and the surrounding areas kicked off the Quincy City Golf Tournament. As you see on your screen, those trophies up for grabs through the 2-day event. Day 1 kicking things off with Brady Frericks on the par 3 15th. The Q&D golf alum and Illinois College alum as well sticks his birdie putt. He would finish his day with an 86. Luke Siebers, speaking of Q&D, par 3 9th. His birdie shot just bounces in and out of the cup. He cannot believe it. Finishes round quite strong today with an 80. Culver Stockton golf coach Tim Schrag, long birdie putt on the par 4 7th hole. Barely comes up short on that one. He would tap in for par, finish his round with a 74, tied for 9th place. Top, taking you to our leaders. Last year's runner-up, Blaze Haxel, birdie putt on the par 3 4th hole. Great touch as it rolls in right there. Shot an even par 71. He finishes the day in 3rd. Just ahead of him, back-to-back defending champ Adam Pfeiffer birdied his first 2 holes. This one on the 2nd hole. He would end his day 1 up on Haxel at a 1 under 70. Ahead of both of them, who else but Q&D's Alex McCullough. 3rd par 4 approach shot, drops within 3 feet, missed the birdie, would settle for par unfortunately, but after his tee shot on the par 3 fourth, is going to set himself up in striking distance yet again, and this time he takes advantage. McCullough sinks the birdie putt, would finish with a 3 under 68 on the day. He leads your men. And taking it over to the women as well, only 7 participants this year. The best of them was QHS grad Hannah McGuire in the par 3 fourth. Nice birdie putt, gives herself an early lead. She would finish with an 80 atop the leaderboard. Her former QHS teammate right here in last year's ladies champs, Crystal Bergtorf, par 3 ninth, a monster putt would save par for her. Gets a little encouragement as well from Hannah McGuire. She's finished with an 83 and finishing with an 84. Your current Blue Devil golfer, Avery Scott, nice putt on ninth as well. Scores today to end things. Again, in the men, it was Alex McCullough coming in first. He leads the entire field by 2 strokes. Right behind him, Adam Pfeiffer and Blaze Haxel. Tied for fourth to round out the top 5, it was Jason Trader and Greg Spoor, both shooting 72s. 3 more golfers shot a 73 and 74 respectively to round out the top 10 on the men's side. Now on the women, as we mentioned, Hannah McGuire shot an 80. Tied with her is Lynn Argabright with an 80 as well. Crystal Bergtorf behind them with an 83, as well as Avery Scott and Vicky Hayden also shooting 84s.